So earlier today I made a video, and it was going to be a video that was an introduction to my channel and what it was about, and I hated it. I hate everything about it, and I was thinking of doing it again. With better lighting, I was going to make more of an effort with my appearance. I was going to make it look professional, because I really want this channel to do well by my own merits of success, which is in all honesty kind of building a community and maybe making people feel less alone, because at the moment where I am with my creative pursuits is feeling like a failure and being a failure and wanting to quit. I love writing, I love being creative, I love creating stories, and I love bringing characters to life, and I just love everything about writing. But I've reached a point with my physical and mental health where it's become an impossible task, and I don't want to quit, because it's something I'm really passionate about, but I don't want to keep going if it's a lost cause, and it feels like a hopeless lost cause. It feels like I'm just digging my own grave every single day and hoping that it's gonna get, I don't know, filled in somehow. Bit of a daft metaphor, but yeah, I want this channel to be about beating procrastination and perfectionism and imposter syndrome. I guess I want it to be about succeeding in the face of feeling like you can't, or in the face of like different challenges. Because writing a book when you don't struggle with your mental health or your physical health is difficult enough, but writing a book or doing any kind of creative pursuit when you do struggle is just, at times it feels impossible, at times it is impossible. And I feel like there's plenty of people out there who will give the advice of like, don't give up and you can do it. But I also think there's a kind of danger in the you can do it, you just need to try harder mentality. That saying of, well, if you wanted to do it, you would, isn't quite true, because yes, I would love to finish the first draft, I would love to get my stories out there. I would love my characters to be seen, I would love to do the themes that I handle justice. I would love to create and it be fun again, but those things just aren't really possible for me right now. And I write both original pieces and fanfic, and I'm so far behind on every single project. The amount of fics that I haven't uploaded, I haven't even started, wrote like a chapter of, and then haven't, it's just a lot. And same goes for my original stories. I mean, today I tried to write about like lesbian cannibals and it went terribly and I had a breakdown. But yeah, I don't really know what this video is. I just kind of feel like quitting, and I'm trying really, really hard not to quit, even if I have to take a break for a while and just focus on reading, which reading is its own difficulty for me. I have really bad OCD, so my brain will make me read like passages over and over and over again, which if you think, oh, that must mean it goes in better, it doesn't. Not at all, because my brain's just too distressed. And maybe I'll read like in a paragraph, maybe I'll read like one sentence perfectly, but that doesn't matter. I have to read like the whole paragraph again, or the whole chapter again, or the past few pages again. And it's just over and over and over again. And if I don't have to read it again, then for some reason reading can trigger like my other compulsions. because obviously when you're reading, you're thinking, and it depends on like the topic that comes up in the book, and it's just exhausting. And it isn't like there's a set genre or a set type of book that I can read, or my brain's like, okay, we're gonna chill now. So yeah, and obviously as a writer, you have to, the saying goes, I think it was Stephen King that said it, the saying goes, you have to read more than you write, and you have to write a lot. Well, I have been struggling really, really badly to write and to read, and it just goes around in a big, big old circle. But yeah, my plans, my grand plans for this channel are that on Tuesday I'm going to work on my original stories and show my process there, and then Wednesday is all about books and reviewing them and looking at them critically and what I would do differently or the same, and also like other readers' reactions to the books, because I just find that interesting. Details about the author and their background and everything, and then Friday revolving around fanfic and my process there. That was the plan, and it still is the plan. I'm going to try very, very hard to commit to that. I already have kind of some videos in the works, but they need editing. They're going to be a damn sight better than this. But yeah, at the minute tonight, given that the whole purpose of this channel is supposed to be kind of like the journey of beating perfectionism and imposter syndrome, or not even beating it, but just kind of like learning to live with it and not get so bogged down by it that you just kind of go, okay, I quit. But also at the same time admitting that sometimes you physically and mentally can't push through, and that's also okay. So I guess I just wanted to put this video up here as a means of saying that if you also struggle with these things, or if you struggle with other aspects, like I really struggle with anxiety, I have a really bad eating disorder that also massively, I'd say that more than anything impacts my writing and reading capability. I also have like physical disabilities. It's just a lot. Like, it's not, I say a lot, it's not as much as it could be. Like, it's not as bad as it could be, but it's a lot, and it's exhausting. So I guess I just wanted to, if I could, if I can, if I'm able, in that if it works, not like if I'm able, as in I'm gonna make this video and then quit. That's not the plan. That's not gonna happen. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to kind of create a space and a community for people who are also struggling. We can struggle together. And if, like me, you had a really bad night and your brain was like, well, I should probably just quit, and the world doesn't need my stories, and it doesn't need my characters, and it doesn't need my plot, and maybe I should hand them over to someone who will do them more justice, or who will be able to complete them full stop. If, like me, you have lost the ability to visualize things when you used to be able to think and imagine in like vivid detail, if you realize that your writing quality has declined, if you just feel very far behind as a writer or as a creative person in general, and you feel like everyone else is 10 steps ahead or exactly where they're supposed to be, and you're like 50 steps behind, desperately trying to catch up, begging for them to slow down, then you are in the right place. And we will get through this together. I definitely want some videos, a lot of videos, to be a lot more polished than this. Especially the book reviews. I have like big plans for the book reviews. I know exactly what I'm gonna do with them. But I also kind of want my videos to be a little bit more casual and cozy for the main part. More so in regards to just, I guess I want a combination of the two. I want a combination of polished and cozy and vulnerable. Essentially like this. So, yeah. This has been a very rambly video, which I apologize for, and quite frankly, I could not tell you a single word that I just said because my memory is terrible and brain fog is awful. But if you did watch till the end, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a lovely day or night, wherever you may be.